Happy International Day of Peace!
Happy International Day of Peace!
We have a strong history of providing peace education to enlighten the young minds to understand what's the main causes of peace and how to thrive and act for peace. We provide very applied skills to our classes that are very marketable.
The theme of the United Nations International Day of Peace this year is Act Now for a Peaceful World. To me, that means being more mindful in the way we communicate and we interact with others, our community, and our environment.
When we practice peace, we hold out space where people can be authentic and genuine, where they can hear one another truly through listening, understand, and speak their own truth. And to me, that's what it means to be here at Juniata College. We all have an opportunity to learn from each other and grow together.
Peace is important to me, and it's important because we live on one small planet that has a single air system, a single water system, and a beautiful gathering of a diverse group of human beings and creatures of all sorts. And we need to take care of it and live together in freedom and in peace and in joy and love.
Celebrating the Day of International Peace not only reminds us of our past struggles, but it reminds us of the current situation our world is facing. By allowing our youth to be educated on peace, it allows them to not only learn fundamental skills such as empathy, critical thinking, and respect for diversity, all of which can be used in not only a classroom setting, but in their workplace.
When I think of the word peace, my study abroad experience in Hiroshima, Japan instantly comes to my mind. Although this city has experienced arguably one of the most devastating acts of violence that the world has ever seen to this day, the vibrance and culture and hope for the future is in everyone you meet, around every corner, on every street. And I believe that this message that Hiroshima sends to the rest of the world, of the city of peace, I believe it's a message that should be strived for in every city around the globe so that global peace can finally be achieved.
One small action that people can take for peace is they can engage in what's often called interruption, to interrupt violence before it happens. Oftentimes you can see people who are angry with one another, who are filled with anxiety and frustration in a tense situation. And what you can do is you can get in the way. That's terminology that has been used by Christian peacemaker teams. They get in the way before violence happens. So that's one small thing that you can do for peace every day, is when you see people who are feeling hostile to one another, interrupt. And by doing that, oftentimes people will have their strong emotions diffused, and it will bring temporary peace to a difficult circumstance.
The theme for this year is Act Now for a Peaceful World. And I believe that speaks to me as both a very current and personal issue. This summer, I learned a little bit more about what peace is to me and what peace is to other people. And I think now more than ever in these times, we need to act and we need to take action towards those goals. In our local communities where divisions are so deep within us, that we need to foster this interconnectedness, increase our empathy, and consider the context of those around us, because it starts today.
Peace scholar Thich Nhat Hanh states that peace is every step. And for me, I think that is so meaningful. It makes me wake up in the morning, put my feet in the ground, and realize that every day I can make the choice to open my eyes to the people around me and their needs.
To me, peace is not the absence of the war. Peace is about the presence of the empathy, how we can help each other. It is important to celebrate the International Day of Peace because it's a reminder of all the struggles happening in the world and what we can do for the struggles.
If there was one thing that I would communicate with the rest of the world about peace, it would have to do with the quote from Mahatma Gandhi that said, "There is no road to peace. Peace is the road." Peace is a choice that we make every day. There's conflict even over how to achieve peace. But if every individual works with the goal of peace in mind and makes that active choice every day, we can achieve a much more peaceful and collaborative society.
Peace is everybody's business. One of our goal is to educate young people about the global problem, challenges that we need to think about, we need to act upon, be good citizens of the world.
Act now for a peaceful world.
Peace is a choice, so choose it.